Hi, I'm Nancy Moorbacher, co-author of Breastfeeding Made Simple, 7 Natural Laws for Nursing Mothers. Breastfeeding early and often is the best way to make ample milk for your baby. But if your baby can't yet breastfeed due to illness, prematurity, or any other reason, an effective hospital-grade breast pump can help you provide milk for your baby. Reaching full milk production with the breast pump will also make your baby's transition to breastfeeding easier when the time is right. The basics of milk production are simple. The more often and more fully you drain the milk from your breasts, the faster your breasts produce milk. The opposite is also true. The fewer times each day you pump or breastfeed and the more milk that's left in your breasts, the slower you produce milk. In other words, drained breasts make milk faster, and full breasts make milk slower. There are 3 stages of milk production after birth. Understanding each stage will make it easier for you to reach your milk production goals. Let's listen and learn more about these 3 stages.
Stage 1 begins at birth and lasts for several days. During this stage, before your milk increases, you may only express drops of milk at each pumping session. These drops are important to your baby, and the more you pump in stage 1, the faster your milk production will increase. The closer to birth you start pumping, the better. Set your pump suction at the highest setting that is comfortable for you. At this setting, you should have no discomfort during or after pumping. Because you won't see too much milk yet, find a speed setting that is comfortable and gives you the best results. Stay at that speed throughout the pumping. At first, many mothers find the faster settings more comfortable than the slower settings. But use whatever setting feels best to you and expresses the most milk. Plan to dual pump at least 10 to 15 minutes at each session. When you finish, tilt your pump flange back and hand express more milk into it. Hand expression after pumping has been found to significantly increase your milk production later. Plan to express your milk at least 8 to 10 times every 24 hours. This is how often your baby would be breastfeeding. Some mothers find it easier to fit in 8 to 10 pumping sessions if they pump on a set schedule, such as every 2 to 3 hours, especially while they're still in the hospital. But once they're home, many mothers find it easier to fit this into their day by focusing on their daily total and planning their pumping sessions around their other commitments. This might mean pumping every hour for the part of the day that's easiest for them and going for longer 4 to 5 hour stretches at other times. Until you reach full milk production at the end of stage 2, try not to go longer than about 5 hours between pumping sessions, even at night. Most newborns don't breastfeed at set intervals, so you don't have to pump that way. But use whichever approach makes it easiest for you to fit in at least 8 to 10 pumpings each day. It is your total daily number of pumping sessions that is most important to reaching full milk production. And the good news is, you don't have to keep up this pace for very long. Stage 2 starts when you begin pumping noticeably more milk. For most mothers, this happens around the 3rd or 4th day. Now it's time to take full advantage of the drained breasts make milk faster dynamic to get you quickly to full milk production. This means pumping longer at each session. Instead of dual pumping for 10 to 15 minutes, pump until the last drop of milk, or 20 to 30 minutes, whichever comes first. Continue to hand express into the flange afterward as often as you can to express a little more. Because you're making more milk now, stage 2 is a good time to start using your pump controls to follow your flow for multi-phase pumping. This involves varying your pump speed settings several times during each pumping session, using faster speed settings to trigger milk release and slower speed settings to drain the breast faster. For details, see the section Using the Ameda Platinum Breast Pump and Hygienic Milk Collection System. Continue pumping 8 to 10 times each day, either at set times or when it's convenient. Keep your focus on meeting this total daily number of pumping sessions. The goal is to reach full milk production by 10 days or so. You'll know you're there when you're expressing between 25 and 35 ounces, or between 750 and about 1,000 milliliters of milk per baby per day. This is as much milk per day as your baby is ever likely to need. When you reach this level, you can keep your milk production steady with less pumping. If you do not reach this level of milk production by 10 days or so, try the suggestions for boosting milk production in the next section, and talk to your breastfeeding specialist for other ideas. Stage 3 begins when you reach full milk production. Now your goal changes from increasing milk production to keeping it steady. Most mothers can do this with fewer daily pumping sessions. You can start by getting a full night's sleep. Pump right before bed and as soon as you get up for the day. Unless your breasts feel too full by morning, you don't need to wait to pump at night. You can also cut back your pumping length to 10 to 15 minutes. Many mothers can maintain their milk production with between 5 and 7 daily pumpings. But by keeping an eye on your milk production, you'll soon learn what works for you. If it's going to be a while before your baby can breastfeed, plan to monitor your milk production weekly. On whatever day of the week is best for you, write down how much milk you pump in 24 hours. You're doing fine if your daily total stays between 25 and 35 ounces, or 750 and 1,000 milliliters of milk per baby. If you notice your milk production dropping, you can make some adjustments to boost it. Start by checking your flange fit. Flange fit can change over time, and you may need another size. Gentle breast massage before or during pumping can also increase milk yield. It may help to adjust your pumping routine by increasing the number or length of pumping sessions. Talk to a breastfeeding specialist about other ways to boost milk production.